Well, hi there. This is Ron Rogers, and this is Aviation Adventures with Captain Ron. Now, let me tell you, I got some wild spin views here, and spins can be wild, and they could scare a lot of people. Of course, I didn't know enough to be scared at the time. I had just got my private pilot's license. I had 40 hours of flight time, and I wanted to do spins, and I was in a club with a 150 that would spin nicely. So I asked the instructor, and he says, just go up, stall it, put some rudder in, do a quarter, half, three-quarters turn. I talk about this in some other videos. So my first spins were with myself and my wife. She actually came along, kind of one of the last times she's going to do anything like that, but she wasn't scared or anything about it, but it was interesting. Now, and then I go into the Air Force and I fly the T-37. That's the student there. You can notice I don't have any pilot wings on. And, of course, we did a lot of spins in the T-37, and as an instructor, I did probably close to 1,000 spins. Now, the 6,000-pound dog whistle is, once it gets into a spin, it takes a little bit to get it out, and it'll go at least a full turn after you put in opposite rudder before you can get the thing to come out. But there you have to actually use the rudder to stop the spin, and then use the stick to break the stall. Well, that's not quite the way you do it or need to do it in the Great Lakes. You can't, I was told by an instructor that you can't do that down at Chandler Air Service. I talked to him. Now, when I got my CFI spin qualification, even though I'd done close to 1,000 spins, we had to go up in this little beach skipper. I called it a skidder. Now you can see the rudder is below the elevator there, so the rudder's really in the airflow, so it's very effective. Now, I don't like T-tails for a lot of reasons. I mean, other than the 27, which I absolutely love, but T-tails tend to have deep stall characteristics that aren't the best, and they also, it gets a little more structurally difficult to make that T-tail as strong as the standard conventional lower tail or even the cruciform tail. But basically, I got my CFI ratings in that, and I do spins and aerobatics and stuff. But when I got my Great Lakes, that was kind of a different animal, and I talked to some people about it. Now you see the rudder there, the elevator. It's really the same as that you have, and this is when I picked up the airplane. A picture of me getting my brand new airplane. The elevator is about it is like on the 150, but it tends to really blank the rudder, which kind of makes it interesting. Now,